Hi, this is Alina. I am from West Hartford, Connecticut, and I'm 31 years old, and this is Financial Audit.
31. And you're based in Connecticut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you do for a living in Connecticut?
I am an infectious disease physician.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's been...
Super easy, like NBD.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
Well, you're 31. How long did it take to get into that position? Lots of school.
Yeah, so I grew up in Pakistan.
Okay.
So because of that, so here you guys have like undergrad and then you do med school. Mm-hmm. But in Pakistan, you basically just go to med school after like high school. So I did 5 years of medical school. And so that kind of saved me 3 years. But I still did 3 years of residency. I graduated in 2020 and then I did fellowship, got done in 2022. But because I'm on a visa, I was, and the previous government kind of like messed with the H-1 visas a little bit, so it slowed everything down. And so for 3 months, I was in limbo from July to September. And so I was unemployed. Finally, my visa came through and I started working as an attending in September of 22.
Okay, very cool. Well, what do you make now?
So pre-tax, I make $300 a year.
Ooh.
And then there's bonuses on top.
Highest income we've had on this show. I think bonuses on top?
Yeah.
What are the bonuses for?
So there's two things that you can get a bonus for. There's quality metrics or there's RVU-based metrics, which is RVU just stands for, it's like basically a value unit. And essentially, if you see a certain number of patients above their cutoff, then you make a certain amount of each RVU has a value, and so it's like this like really complicated math thing that you will make money off of. But that
what would you calculate your bonus at?
So because I just started, I was only there for 3 months. I did get the quality bonus, which was, I think, for anybody who was there for the entire year, it was going to be $15,000, but I was only there for 4 months.
Oh, but it's normally going to be about $15,000 a year.
Yeah.
Ish. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, then tax is 25% of that, and that hurts. But I got a third of $15,000, so I got $5,000, and then 25% got taken out. And then RVU metric, we are a very small hospital, so we didn't see a lot of volume this year, but there is an option of pretty much you expect like 5 to 10 maybe to come up. So maybe 15, 20 above that.
And when is your visa expire?
Oh no, now I'm good. Now I'm no, yeah. So it was a different kind of visa before. Mm-hmm. It was more like a training education visa, and now it's like a work visa. Now it's an H1, and so it's for
so as long as the company keeps endorsing it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you ever wanted to leave the company,
I could go to if I finish 3 years, I can go anywhere.
3 years. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can actually, because of what country I'm from Pakistan, I can actually get my green card within 3 to 4 years. So that would just eliminate the whole visa issue. So.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, I know a lot of people out there are thinking, why am I not subscribed? Then they should just subscribe. But I also know that a lot of people are like, she's making $300,000 a year. Oh, she has crazy bonuses. She's doing very well. But you have a mess like
I know.
Crazy. Why? Well, I guess you've only been in the position for not that long. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So now it's time to start cleaning it up?
Yeah. Pretty much, yes. So a few things happened. Me being an idiot, like there's no other way to describe it.
Classic.
Yeah. Yes, an idiot. But so one of the dumbest things that I did was when I got this job, so there was also like a sign-on bonus that was promised to me, and I thought I would get it when I signed on, but what I didn't realize, and that was $30,000. What I didn't realize was that first they were going to split it into two. For the first, you were going to get when you started working, so within 30 days of your start date, so not really a sign-on bonus, and the other half you were going to get a year after you started working, so
that's a little
more
odd.
like a retention.
Yeah.
And I didn't read the fine print because even though I had a lawyer, but like
Okay, so you got half, $15,000.
Yeah,
but on taxes, but
no. But when I started working, it couldn't be. So while I was waiting for my visa, I had
what was the distance between that time?
3 months.
Okay.
So no income. But when I signed my job, it was in September of 2021 because the visa process takes forever and you have to so it took me a year to get my visa. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a baller. Now I can live my best life. I should start buying attending stuff. I should start buying shoes and clothes and just be fancy.
Why? What was that mindset? Where'd that come from?
Because I was like, I'm gonna be a baller. It's going great. Because I will say, so I think it was very dumb. I'm not even gonna play that game. But I feel with COVID and all of that, I think a lot of us, I was in the first surge and took care of people in Chicago, and a lot of really awful things happened. And so I was in this ridiculous mindset, you know what? You could die in 5 minutes, because I saw very young people and very
Why do anything if we could die in 5 minutes?
I know. But, so that was my whole, that was 2021, Alina. This is 2023, Alina. We've grown up. Now we're 31 and we're mature. So a year of ridiculous spending. And then I realized, I wouldn't say a year, I would say 6 or 8 months. But then I realized that this transition is also very expensive. I had to pay for my license, my medical license.
How much is that?
It's $4,000.
Okay.
I had to pay for a couple other things. I had to pay for my DEA license.
How much is that?
That is about $1,000. And then I had to pay for my boards, which was $2,500. And then I had to pay for another, the Massachusetts DEA situation, which is an MCSR, which was $600. And then there are a bunch of things that I ended up having to pay
for all those licenses, we're talking 5% of your income.
No, but this was before. I had to do this before any of this happened.
But how long have you been working now?
Now it's been 6 months.
Why do you have debt?
Because it's just, because it was a lot of debt. I actually have cleared out some of my debts already. So, but yeah, I don't know.
What's your take home on a monthly basis?
So post-tax and post-retirement, it is...
A 401k contribution?
Yeah. It is 13.8. And then one of the reasons that I had a lot of loans was because 3 months of living in Connecticut at my current place that I'm living at without any income was $15,000 out of my pocket, which I did not have. So credit cards and loans and...
Seems like a lot of choices, though.
I know.
This is just you choosing.
Yeah, but
to get...
Come on. I didn't.
The weight, yeah, you can't control that, but you can control what you do in between it in terms of where your money's going.
Yeah, but I had to pay rent. I actually lived very leanly those 3 months, but how
much debt did you go into in those 3 months?
Those 3 months, I would say 15,000.
Fuck you, lean. That's not lean.
It was my rent.
It's not lean, though.
My rent for a month is $3,500.
It's not overly expensive, but it's not lean.
My rent was $3,500.
Yeah, that's not lean.
Because that's the place I was gonna live in.
I don't care. Live in a cheaper place.
But then I would have to move again.
Oh, cry. What?
So the problem was I was supposed to start working
I'm trying to justify all this bullshit. No,
okay,
I'm not. No, we're not doing that life. We're not doing the justified bullshit life. Why do I not have your checking account?
No, I did. I sent it to you.
No.
I did.
25% of your income. So technically fine. Wouldn't go baller, as you said, on your rent right now when you're trying to get out of the disgusting debt that we haven't even touched yet.
Yeah.
We haven't even...
Do you want me to send you my checking account information now? Okay.
Alrighty. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, this is incredible. But then, well, it's incredible the amount of money that comes in, but you start with $1.
Yeah. I'm also trying to aggressively pay down
Into the mic.
I'm also trying to aggressively pay down the debt. And so, because there was one debt that's no longer there, it was one loan that I paid out $1,500 in that, and I closed it last month. Because there were pre-Upstart personal loans.
I'm trying to aggressively pay off debt. Venmo's out $250. Goes to Starbucks. Goes Jam City. Does this.
Venmo was
goes to Starbucks. Has a subscription to Washington Post. I don't care. Hulu.
Venmo was my dog trainer because I have a little dog who's anxious.
Okay, but when we're trying to get out of debt, maybe not the best time.
Well, the dog's anxious.
I'm sure. Probably anxious from all the debt. Juggernaut.
Yeah, just gotta support brown journalism,
Yeah. How about support you not having an endless amount of debt? Do you take this seriously at all?
Yeah. It's just I find humor the best defense mechanism.
Are you sure? Because I think you might find Starbucks to be the best defense mechanism in your life.
Hey, Starbucks is, I need my morning.
Yeah, you need to not have debt. And also brew coffee. I make better espresso than they do out there for much cheaper.
So I actually usually
DoorDash, Wolfgang Bakery.
That's the groomers for my dog.
Again, trying to get out of debt.
He's a poodle. Can't
Good for him.
He needs the grooming.
Yeah, use a $5 pair of scissors. Starbucks, dude, this is endlessly going, and Uber Eats won't stop.
I think to be honest, I don't think I Uber Eats that much anymore. I think maybe once or twice a week. Not really.
It was a few times a week, but then also Ubering and doing a photo booth thing and Ubering and Ubering and Ubering and Ubering and Ubering. Oh, guess what? We're Ubering.
That was when I was in New York for my birthday.
Yeah?
Otherwise, I drive.
Good. Yeah, because birthdays, they really care about your debt.
Yeah.
Starbucks. Pandora. Who has Pandora?
I do.
Well, yeah, but who has Pandora?
Well, I don't know. I just never got into, what's the one that everyone...
Hotels. Klarna, great. What's Klarna? I don't have Klarna in here.
Oh, I finished
What do you have finance? What did you have finance?
It was a very old purchase. I think it was shoes. A year old or something.
Okay.
It's closed. I don't have any Klarnas anymore. I still have an Affirm. I had a Peloton, but I sold it.
Venmoing out $880.
Yeah, that was paying back a friend who loaned me money when I was poor.
I'm glad you pay them back.
Yeah.
More dog stuff. And yep, there's your Peloton membership. Canceled because you sold it? Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. I sold it last week.
Amazon Venmoing out $300. We're Venmoing out so much money.
That's
PayPal something $417.
The PayPal...
Jam City. Dude, this doesn't stop. And this is just a single month. And this is so many freaking pages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
More dog crap. And I love my dog so much. Yet you are trying to get out of a bad situation. You're going to all these extra luxuries that are not 100% needed.
Well, his costs now have gone down because I got him in December.
Starbucks Venmoing out $250.
Trainer. Anyway, so...
taking out $100 in the ATM. Who knows where that went?
So I was doing the cash thing. The cash envelope thing. Just only spend $100 a week.
Good dog spot.
That's daycare. Doggy daycare.
Stop.
Because where is he going to go when I'm working 9 hours a day?
Home, where everyone else's dogs are.
But he's gonna poop everywhere then.
Why? Train him.
So I got him in last week of December. He's a puppy.
3 months. My dog pooped inside twice maybe when I first got him.
Well,
train him. Google some things.
Well, yes.
Venmoing out. Going to a spa. Yeah, that's what you need when you're trying to go on a debt. Yeah, I'm taking this really serious right now. I've matured going into doing all these things. Mm-hmm. Starbucks. Why will this not stop? This just keeps going. More doggy daycare. Why will this not stop?
He no longer
Starbucks.
He no longer goes to daycare.
More subscriptions.
He no longer goes to daycare.
Where does he go? He just complained.
Now a dog. So it was the month of February. As of March, he's trained enough to stay at home, but a dog walker comes in. But that's
you spent all your money.
That's half the price.
You barely had anything at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. that's.
Are you really doing everything possible to get out of debt? Because you're spending so much of your $13,800 that comes in on a monthly basis.
Yeah, that is. I would say that I'm trying to pay off the debt, but I'm not incurring anymore. I only spend on my checking account. I don't like use my credit cards anymore.
Good. Have you chopped them up? Clearly not a credit card person.
They're not. I don't have them. They're like sitting at home somewhere. Like even right now, I don't have them on me.
Do you have a savings account?
I do.
How much is in it?
I have two. I have an Ally Bank account that I just opened, but I'm worried that Ally might fold as well. There's like 150 in that because I just opened it.
It's FDIC insured.
I know, but
I highly doubt you have more than $250,000 in any of these banks.
No, I don't.
And you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, well, true. It's just.
How much do you have in savings?
$300.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I have retirement, and that is.
Yeah, but we're not pulling from that, so it doesn't matter.
I had to when I was when I was unemployed.
How much?
I pulled $7,000.
So we talked about the $15,000 you went into debt. Mm-hmm. So really, you spent $21,000 to live in 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
yeah. Plus,
you did not go lean. Don't throw the word lean around here. Some people live off of $30,000 a year lean.
Yeah. Yeah. But I also had to pay for all the other things that from all my licensing and stuff. And then.
Yeah, but we already talked about that. And
yeah, but a lot of my money ends up going in interest, though.
Oh, a lot of your money ends up going to all the Starbucks and doggy daycare and a rent that you shouldn't have got because it was stupid, and a rent you still shouldn't have because it's 25% of your large income, where the most of that should be going to paying off this debt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. But
what are you doing here? Because you're trying to justify every single thing in the world. What are you even here for?
So, I feel like...
Talking to the mic.
Okay. I feel like I need a better roadmap of what to do. Thank you. I actually have gotten better. I know that's... Hey, you can look at my credit card. I went from like 530 to 570 in like a month. Yay. But, I know.
You're getting better is still though from what we just looked at.
Yes.
Getting better, like, at what point is that actually a good thing? Like, the progress, I don't know where it was before this, but it's still shit. Mm-hmm. It only matters if you're actually in a good place.
Yeah. No, I agree. I guess it's...
To be an alcoholic and go from a bottle of liquor a day to a half a bottle of liquor a day. Wouldn't call that half a bottle great.
That's true. So I guess for me, the fact that I'm not incurring any more debts is big progress.
Good start.
And
that's good.
And then I just didn't. So I'll be honest, I didn't really understand. So I always thought, oh yeah, if I want to pay off my credit card, it's fine. I can keep using it, but I have to keep paying it off. But it didn't compute that that's a stupid way to get out of debt. And so a lot of my Chase card, like my interest is like $400, like it's insane. And so it took me a while to like really, when I was like, okay, I need to like get serious. I'm 31. Then I realized I have to like stop using all my credit cards, which I did. And then I also realized that it doesn't matter. I started doing the math, how much I'm saving from retirement. If I'm losing so much, like the math isn't mathing with all the debts that I'm like incurring with all the interest. And so I decided to like, I still contribute, but like less than I used to. And so I've slowed that down as well because I just didn't, I guess I had no idea.
What's your 401k contribution percentage?
It used to be...
What is it?
Right now it's 1.5%.
Well, how much is matched?
So it's a percentage of how long you've been working there. Right now they're matching 25%.
25% of contributions for you?
Yeah. So like whatever I'm contributing, they'll match 25% of my contribution. So if I contribute like 1,000, they'll contribute 250.
Up into how much?
Up till I think 6,000, something like that.
They'll contribute 6,000 or up until the 6,000 you put in?
I think they will contribute up to my 6,000. My 6,000. But they will. But if you work there for like 5 years or so, they'll do 100% match. But I've only been there like 6 months, so I'm at a 25%.
All right.
So that's why I didn't stop the contribution, because I'm getting free money from them.
Depends what your interest rates are. Usually 401k match is like, do it because it's 100% return on your money because it's 100% match. But if it's only 25% match, we'll see what the interest rates are and these even are. Might not even be worth it in that situation.
Oh yeah, the credit card interest rates are horrible. The loans aren't that bad, but the credit cards are awful.
Well, let's take a look.
Yeah.
So the first card, we have a balance of, and this is your Prime card. Can't believe you accrued this on a Amazon Prime card. $5,802.35. Minimum monthly payment $278.12 as of right now. Oh yeah, $122 of interest charged this month. Let's just keep adding up your interest as well. Crazy.
Yeah, the interest is a lot. It's the other Chase one that's super painful.
But you said you stopped purchasing on cards. When did you stop purchasing on cards?
So there's some like that are on like, I have some auto deliveries, but I pay them off like right away. Like if it's like $20.
What are the auto deliveries?
Like toothpaste and stuff. I just get them in bulk. They're cheaper from Amazon.
But auto deliveries, I'm seeing, and Prime Video is not an auto delivery.
Yeah, that was
1, 2, 3,
that was a
4,
subscription
5,
that I
6,
didn't
7,
see.
8, 9, 10,
Yeah, that
11, 12, 13. So you have 13 things on auto delivery?
Yeah, trash bags, tea, iced tea.
Okay, cut that.
Okay.
You don't need it.
I will.
I doubt you need. I doubt there's 13 things that you need.
I actually have
toothpaste. Yeah, get it. Garbage bags. Yeah, get it. On a
dog
monthly
food.
basis. Okay.
And then poop bags. So I have cut a bunch of them though.
Cut all of them that you don't need, and I don't even know what they are.
I will cut most of them. Yeah, the Prime Video was my brother when he was there. He made a account and I didn't realize, and I've cut it now because I don't really do Prime Video.
At a 26.74% interest. So again, the 401k match makes no sense at this point because it is not beating that.
Yeah.
Now we have a Chase Sapphire.
This one is really awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
This one hurts me.
$9,675.89 with a minimum monthly payment of $413.33 on a monthly basis. Death. You're losing on a monthly basis $222.75 in interest. And there were fees charged of $9.11 this month. What was that for?
That was a plan fee. So if
what?
A plan. If you make a bigger purchase, and they will do a
Two are from DoorDash plan fees.
That was from December. This from December.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
February 12th.
Yeah, no, the plan fee is from recent, but the actual purchase, because I'm still paying it off.
Something from DoorDash?
Yeah, because it was like a big amount.
Cancel it.
Okay.
I don't care. It's DoorDash. You don't need it. And we're looking from the last little bit, cafeteria purchase at where you work. Pack a lunch. DoorDash, Barnes & Noble, DoorDash. Dude, some paw place and Amazon. You are not making purchases on a card where you're losing $222 on a monthly basis, right? Does this make sense?
Yeah. Yep.
The reason... Gosh, at a 27.49% interest rate. So again, it doesn't make sense. The only reason, usually I don't get angry at people, I get angry at the debt, but I'm a little angry at you because you're just justify. Here's the story. Here's 10 stories.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, I agree.
Oh, here's another story. What?
It's like a dumb situation. No, there's no story.
Okay.
There's no story.
So we also have PayPal credit.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm focusing on with the snowball method. It is now.
So that's the method you're doing? Snowball?
Yeah.
Small to largest?
I was thinking, so I wasn't sure whether I should do avalanche or snowball because I have such high interest debt.
All right. Well, we'll assess.
So
we'll assess.
Yeah, but
we will assess.
But based on that, I'm paying this off right now.
Yikes, your minimum monthly payments are stacking up, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Interest charge. Luckily, this one's nicer than the other ones because the balance is lower of $10.18.
Yeah, and this statement's a little old. So
$36 of purchases. Stop.
Can I see that?
It's an Uber.
Oh, that was probably by an accident because sometimes my PayPal will automatically go, but I never use my PayPal credit card anymore.
In USA something. US. Gas, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. Because sometimes, like, it'll automatically, like, go to the credit, and then I, like, have to reach...
And this
change
one's
it
at 28% interest. Mm-hmm. Stop making purchases. Car, debt.
Yes, it's a lease.
Lease term...
3 years.
What's the lease amount?
$718.
No, that's your monthly payment. What's the payoff?
$20,000 approximately.
Death. Payoff of a lease? Is your payoff to get out of the lease?
I think so. I mean, that's what I have to pay within the next 3 years.
What is this car, possibly?
It's a Toyota RAV4 hybrid.
Is that a nice car?
Not really. The new ones are.
Yeah, it's 2022. Mm-hmm. I mean, I had terrible credit when I got it, so I got it last year. I got a lease because I'm not a car person at all, and I don't know anything about cars, and I don't know anybody here.
I don't know anything about cars, but I know for a Toyota, whatever, $20,000 to pay over the course of just a couple years with a $718 minimum monthly payment on here.
Yeah, it was like not the best deal, but
it was not the best deal.
But I needed an SUV because I live in a snow area.
You don't need an SUV. I needed an all-wheel. No. I lived in like the 5th snowiest college in the United States, and I had a sedan the entire time. You get snow tires, you're fine. And it was 2-wheel drive, and I delivered Jimmy John's. Justification.
So I lived in a very warm climate. I've never driven in snow before. So
you learn.
It was scary.
Oh, it's very spooky, but you learn.
Yeah. There was the nor'easter I drove last week, and my car slipped twice, and I was like, that's it, I'm going to die. But
you're driving very, very safely. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you need to take a driver's class. If you're out there not being able to drive, that should not be the fault of the rest of us who are driving around you.
The car slipped, but I was...
You have student loans, no?
Very little. Basically, the $3,000 amount, but they are not... You cannot access them because they're from a different country. I don't have like a statement from them, and they're in my dad's name. So it's like...
It's not even under your name?
No, it's my dad's name. Because that's...
Are you going to pay it though?
So my dad paid off half of them. I'm going to pay off the rest of them, but the interest is like 2%.
So $3,000 is what you're going to pay?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I put it in your thing.
Yeah, but the interest is 2%.
Good to know.
Yeah, so it's like every now and then I'll throw in like $200 in that because it's not even 3,000. It's actually in Pakistani rupees, and because our currency is doing really poorly, the number actually keeps going down. So
the debt that we've gone through is the debt that you have.
Yeah, that is not really real debt. It's just like
not really real debt.
Yeah, I mean it is real debt. It's like 2%. So. And we did the upstart.
Do you know the interest for the car that was locked in?
I have no idea. The lease, I really would not know.
It's remaining 26.
Yeah, it's gonna be something really awful. But then I also have the upstart loans because they are those I have on my phone. I can get from Credit Karma because I didn't know how to like pull the statements from them. So I had 3, but now I have 2 because I paid off the oldest one. So this was the one. This was a $10,000 loan. I paid it off February 2023.
I see. You paid this off?
Yeah, just now. And then it was $10,000, and then I have this other one that is $7,000 that I'm a third paid off. The minimum payment is like $100.
So $7,000 is left on it?
No, $7,000 was total. Now it's $4,700 is left on it.
What's the interest?
It's 7%.
Okay, minimum monthly payment?
It's $130. So after I'm done with the PayPal.
What is the interest that is accrued on a monthly basis?
Already accrued?
It is accruing like on a monthly basis right now.
7%. I mean, like in terms of number?
Just do the math.
Yeah, it's 7%. It says per month it's like $11.85.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So this is actually not the worst one.
You're losing on a monthly basis, and I don't even know the car. I mean, the car is probably even worse with the deal that you're in. But just the other debts you have outside of your car, and outside of the student, which is low anyway, but $367 in interest on a monthly basis you are currently losing, which on your income should not be the case. Makes no sense.
There's another loan.
What is it?
It's another. I said Upstart. There's another one.
It's another Upstart?
Yeah.
What's this for?
So this was all of like basically the amounts that I didn't have any cash for. I also had to pay for moving, and so it was just a lot of expenses that came out of a fellow's salary. I used to make $3,600 a month, and so that was rough, paying for everything.
You made $13,000 over 48% of Americans. And you were complaining that it wasn't enough, so you just went into all this debt.
No, $3,600 when I was still in fellowship as of June. I made $3,600 a month till June 2022.
Okay.
So now, yeah, this is the other one.
How much is left?
This is a lot. This is $19,000.
$19,000? Death.
Yeah.
Minimum monthly payment?
This is $450.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, so a lot of
interest rate?
24.
Oh!
24. Yes. Okay, this is it.
That's it. No more? No more sneaky little hidden debt?
I don't think so.
Minimum monthly payments that you have, and if you were at the income you were at before, it would just be insanity. But
I would be like
$2,104.09 on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Crazy amount of money, and none of that's going to anything productive. It's just things you've already done.
Yeah. It's the stupidity
16%,
of 2021. And
16% of your post-tax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it hurts. Trust me. It hurts my soul when I think about it.
Does it really? Because you're going to Starbucks and all this bull instead of going full priority to get out of it. How much is it really hurting?
Yeah, no, that's also true. I try to justify it by saying that, okay, if
I'm trying to justify everything.
Yeah. That I'm saving money in the morning. The more patients I see, the more money.
You're not saving money in the morning. Make espresso at home.
I'm saving time in the morning, and time is money.
Coffee, Keurig.
Yeah.
Get the cheapest, like $75 Keurig thing that's on a Walmart shelf.
Yeah, actually, someone gave me an espresso, so I will make Nespresso. I actually got a bunch of creamers and things recently because I was like, maybe I should start making more coffee at home. I haven't made it yet. It's in the fridge.
Okay. What's your utilities on a monthly basis?
So my electric is $200. It's Connecticut's super expensive. Internet is like $70. Gas is around $60. Water is like $20.
Phone bill?
It's like $40. I have like a super cheap plan.
Good.
But I also have to pay for my brother's phone. He's in college.
How much?
It's $70. Yeah,
You have to.
Because my parents said that I have to.
Your parents, I don't care. Are you not 31? Are you not an adult that exists in this world?
I get like really emotional phone calls from my dad, and then I'm like, okay.
Okay, so that's manipulation. Tell him to f*** off.
Yeah. They also want me to pay his rent. I told them I wouldn't pay his entire rent. I would pay a portion of it.
Health insurance is taken before.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like very low.
What about
it's
your
like
renter's insurance,
like
car insurance?
Car insurance is high because I wasn't driving for a long time. I started driving a couple years ago. It's like I would say $200 a month. And then
Renter's is probably like 20, right?
Yeah, like 15, 20. And I already paid off the policy. It was 6 months.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just do the 200.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not paying for renters right now. And the car is also paid off till last month of April, because I do the chunks.
Last month of April?
Yeah. Then I have to redo
Last week of April?
Yes, sorry, last week of April.
Okay.
Yeah, because after I do the 6 month chunks.
Can you give you groceries? I'm going to give you groceries. I'm going to give you groceries
Okay.
of $300.
Okay.
I'm going to give you toilet paper money, as in anything else you need to just, operate the household, of $100. I will give you dog money of only $150. No more of this bullshit that you're constantly doing. That's food and, whatever. That's food, essentially. Food.
Oh, my gas. Gas
Yes.
is $40 a week, because I drive 20 miles one way to work. So 40 miles a day.
Okay, so average that out to about $173 on a monthly basis. Anything else that's required on a monthly basis?
I don't think so. Not really. I mean, every now and then there'll be like wet bills for the dog, because like I said, I just got him and he needs to get neutered next month, so that's going to be an expense coming up.
You couldn't. I want everyone to have a dog because I love dogs. I love my dog so much.
Yeah.
You're not in a place where you can afford to get a dog.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have, but it's done.
Yeah. And it was the first few months were expensive because he had like the worst separation anxiety. Now he's gotten a lot better. So now he just has a dog walker come in and.
Congratulations. Your needs in order to survive on a monthly basis, $6,977 a month.
This includes like the minimum payments, or no?
Which is 50%. That is the minimum monthly payments, which is 50%. So your needs are 50%. That is correct. So your needs category is maxed out, meaning if there is anything we're missing or anything at all that just happens, you're blown out. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
But the good news is you have $6,800 left. In reality. Not after you're spending, but in reality, we have $6,800 left.
Yeah.
Cool. Congratulations. $6,500 left. PayPal's gone, and the first Upstart is gone at the end of month 1.
Okay.
Second month, your Amazon card is gone, and you start putting a little towards the Sapphire.
Okay.
Then we're in the third month. All goes towards the Sapphire. It's almost paid off. We're in the fourth month.
Oh, wait. Did you get I have another credit card, the MasterCard, the Bank of America MasterCard.
You didn't send it.
I did.
You didn't. Well, now your minimum monthly payment on this MasterCard is going to be above. Your needs are going to be over.
It's actually not that bad.
What's the debt amount?
It is 57, but the interest rate is lower.
57 what?
100.
Okay.
Did you think 1,000?
Yes.
No, I'm
Maybe.
I'm not that crazy yet. But the interest on it, and that is like, it's lower. It's like 17%.
Minimum monthly payment?
150.
Okay. So, yeah, month number 3, instead of what you did with the Sapphire, you put it towards the Master, and then Master's paid off. And then with the Sapphire, you put it towards it for 1.5 months. And then Sapphire is paid off. That takes us to your 5.5 months in. Then we have the Upstart.
So I should do the snowball method.
I think that's best for you.
Okay.
Then in 3 months from there, so what do we say? We were 5.5? By the start of month 9,
Yeah.
By the start of month 9, the Upstart will be gone.
The last one?
Yeah, the big one.
The big one.
The big one. Then at this point, I would just pay off your $3,000 to your dad, get that over with, and then put everything else for another 3 months towards just pay off this car lease.
So buy it off early.
Well, yeah, you pay it off early, and then just pay down the $20,000, and then you have it for the next 2 years. Looks like ish.
Yeah.
And then you can choose to buy it out or get another car.
Yeah.
At that point, in cash.
Okay.
Which you can easily save up for with your income and without all these minimum monthly payments.
Yeah.
Your life is incredible without these minimum monthly payments. You're maxing out your 401k on a yearly basis. You have no reason not to. You're maxing out your IRA on a yearly basis. You can backdoor if you want to. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can't do a Roth IRA, but I'll have to. I figured out how to backdoor it, but I'm gonna do it once I get out of debt.
You max, but you have to get out of debt. It's probably gonna be like a yearly process, but it only works. This only works if you stop the Starbucks, you stop the endless, all these Amazon subscriptions that you have been continued to justify throughout this conversation. And I, to be completely honest, because I'm a very forward person, and it'd be irresponsible for me not to on this side of the table, I have zero confidence in. Zero confidence. You have not shown me in any way throughout this conversation that you're going to cut back.
Yeah. Well, I have cut back because I used to like eat out all the time, like every single day. I don't do that anymore. And as opposed to, so the Starbucks, like it might, because it just says $25, but like the amount has gone down because I used to like get breakfast, and now I only get a coffee because I eat at home.
Okay. Well, now you're only making coffee at home, and you're only eating from home, and your grocery bill is maxed to $300.
Okay.
If you follow the plan, you win. If you your way through it, this process, these interest rates at 25-30% are going to continue to balloon, and you're going to be doing this for years and years and years, and you're going to be falling behind on retirement. Because what's your 401k balance sitting at now?
It is $11,000 because I had to pull the 7.
Okay, so you're already well behind 31 years old, so you need to start catching up. But in order to do that, we have to do this, and you need to get a 6-month emergency fund. Your 6-month emergency fund is going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You're about $7,000, and well, actually, after we get rid of the debt payments. So your well, do you have an emergency? No, your savings right now is to $3,000. So I would add an extra month to this process, and I would quickly put $7,000 into savings. Okay. So that you can cover everything for a month in the worst case scenario.
Yeah. One of the reasons
one second. Let's get your emergency fund figured out. So right now it's about $7,000, but after your minimum monthly payments are taken care of, $5,000 times that by 6, $30,000. That's your emergency fund.
That's for 6 months.
That's great. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you do after the debt payment. So now we're like a year and a quarter, year and a half.
Yeah. So my goal, I know that it sounds like I'm not serious, but I am. My goal was to get out of debt this year, 2023, and by the end of 2024, save enough to get put a down payment on a house.
That's a great goal. Lots of people have goals. You have to take the action necessary to do it.
Yeah.
I love hearing about goals. I need to see action. I need to see you actually doing this. And I want you to do well. I want you to be a success story. There's just been something. I don't know, maybe the audience can tell me, but there's just been something about this conversation. Yeah. Where I just cannot gain the hope that I wish I had. But not the hope, the faith. But the hope is there. Yeah. Please do well. Please do well.
I mean, I want to, because it hurts my soul knowing that like interest is just like, it's all my money evaporating.
But if it's actually hurting you, your checking account would reflect that. And right now it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I guess like the one part of me is like, oh, you know, like I have this high income, so is it really a big deal if I get coffee? Because other people in my situation are living much larger, like they're buying Chanel bags and stuff, and I don't do that.
Yeah, we don't compare ourselves to what stupid people are doing.
I know. So I think that's like a big, just looking at people who are in my situation, and I'm like still trying to get out of debt because I have to support like my brother because my parents make me, and I wasn't supported as much. So
well, have the conversation with them. Tell them how dire your situation is. Show them this video and show what you're doing. Your plan is to get out of this, and then say you can support the crap out of him once you are in a better foot. But right now you can barely stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, if they're manipulating you, and they can go f themselves. Honestly.
Yeah, it's they're retired, so there's not much they can do. But I mean, they own their house. What pisses me off about them is they own their house, they own their cars. They actually own a plot of land that they got from my brother's education, and they're like, oh, we're not getting a good price on it, so we're not going to sell it. And they expect me to pay for him until they sell it, and it's a little annoying because like that land is like oh, we're getting like this many thousand under what we're asking. I'm like, but you know, you don't really need it. You don't need that. Like, this was supposed to be for him.
Just don't let them manipulate you. Just don't let them manipulate you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like the phone calls, like I just got 2 days ago, like messages from my dad, like please pay his rent. I just paid for his ticket, and it's.
What's your brother doing right now?
He is in college first year.
Undergrad?
Yeah.
Okay, studying.
Computer science.
Where?
In Saskatchewan.
Does he have a job?
No, I told him
Then he needs to go get a job. You're not helping until he gets a job. You can support if he's working his ass off and he's trying to do as much as he can. If he's not, then no support. Yeah,
I told them that he has to, because some of the Venmos are also for him. I told them that he had to, and they were like, no, he's not like you. He needs more time to study. And because I used to like work while I was.
Well, I've said it a few times and I'll say it again, then go himself. I don't care. He can help support himself. And if he is actually putting in the work, then you can support. That's fantastic. Or they can support. But if he's not doing the work, then there's no support.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like, it's a lot of times I'm like, no.
And he'll learn real quick.
Oh yeah. He's a little spoiled. Like he was visiting me in December and he didn't know how to cook or anything, and I was like, honey, I'm not going to cook for you. And within a month he was cooking.
I'm not good at cooking. I mean, that's
I know, but he would wake my mom up at 3 a.m. to cook for him. And then I was like, I'm not doing that for you.
Yeah,
and
he's definitely been spoiled, but I can't say you necessarily haven't been as well.
Yeah.
So just get your together.
I will. Yes.
Follow a budget. Download any budgeting app. I use Rocket Money. I used to use Mint. They're all good. Whatever.
I have Mint.
Fantastic.
It used to be that I will say, I'll tell you why I've gotten better. I used to have a lot of anxiety about my financial situation. I would never look at my finances. Now I look once a day to know exactly where my money is going. And that changed, I would say 2 months ago.
Well, listen, it's more geared towards college students, but I think it'll help in your situation. Check out my resources. Fizz, sign up for Fizz. Debit card helps build credit score. Your credit score sucks. You want to get a mortgage eventually. So that helps, but it also helps budget.
Yeah.
So this will help you spend on certain categories in a correct way. So use Fizz. It's good. That's why I partnered with them, because it's perfect for most people on this show.
Is it a secured card?
Do that. It's a debit card.
Okay.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I know I probably sound really entitled and spoiled. I'm not. This is just how I cope. But I do have my goal, and it's been a rough few years for us doctors. Have mercy, especially infectious disease doctors. But it's been a goal of mine to get out of debt, and I have. There was another debt that is not here because that I got out of in January. It was another like personal loan that I paid off, and then I owed somebody else money that I paid off too. So I've been like paying off my debts like almost every month. But the problem is now, and I was trying to pay off people before I paid the cards because relationships can get messed up if you don't. So I paid off those first.
Well, since it has been an overall negative conversation, though I don't see what it was before, I'm happy that I'm hearing that progress has started on you spending. Not as good as it should have been, but I'm happy that there's been progress, and I'm happy that you have started to pay off some of the debts. So progress is happening, and we can celebrate that.
Yeah.
Just buckle down.
Yeah.
And get it together.
Yes, I will.
Hammer Financial score 0 out of 10. I am in pain. We even checked my blood pressure afterwards because she's a doctor, and we could check it. That's on Instagram. Check it out, which you can follow in the description below, along with the other resources. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you. Bye.